let's get into this. One of my favorite game series has to be Star Fox. This game series is fucking awesome. Star Fox is a 3D space rail shooter slash 3D space shooter that started off as a super impressive game for the Super Nintendo, only to become dead after they made a second remake that sucks ass. I do not understand why I thought that game was good. Thank God I no longer think that. Yeah, despite the fact that I said the series is fucking awesome, there are as many bad games as there are good games. But when there's a good game, it's really good. Star Fox for Super Nintendo, Star Fox 64. Star Fox Assault probably fits in here, I don't know. But there is one more game that fits here that I haven't brought up yet, and it's one of my most favorite Star Fox games. A game that was completed, but has never been released since 1995. At least until 2017. 22 whole years this game was essentially non-existent. And that game was Star Fox 2. Star Fox 2 is a 2D strategy game, part 3D space shooter, part 3D platformer that takes place after the first game. Andross, the big bad, is back after his supposed death in the first game. You have to head out, defend Corneria, and defeat Andross. This game is more impressive than the first game. You're no longer stuck to the rails. All stages are free roam stages. There's a whole new gameplay mode that turns the game into a 3D platformer, but not like Mario. Not like Mario though, just gotta specify. I can't go over all of this now. I have to space out all of my talking points in separate chapters so I can go over all of this in a professional fashion. Starting off with the gameplay. In this game, there's a 3D mode and a 2D mode. The 3D mode has two gameplay modes, flight mode and walker mode. In the 3D flight mode, you can fly in all directions compared to the first game being on rails. This is called all range mode. The flight mode controls carry over from the first game. There's a fire button, a special weapon button, a slowdown button, a speed up button. The shoulder buttons can turn you sideways, and you can even barrel roll. Trying to barrel roll in this game feels stiff, to me at least. I don't know if it's the same for anybody else. It's just kind of hard to barrel roll in this game for me. The second gameplay mode, walker mode, is what makes this game part 3D platformer. You can switch between this and flight mode with the select button. In walker mode, the shoulder buttons move the camera left and right, there's a jump button, a fire button, and the D-pad moves you in any direction. Between all of this is the 2D strategy gameplay mode. This is where the strategy element comes in. You have a bunch of stuff you have to protect the planet of Corneria from. Starships with planet lasers, planetary missiles, enemies from the starships, satellite hijackers, and even whatever space machine is sent after you. The planetary missiles come from planets under Andross's control. You can gain back control by heading to those planets and destroying the current residing base. Here's the catch. One member of Team Starwolf is defending each planet. You have to defeat them before you can enter the planet's atmosphere. Team Starwolf can also get bored and head straight for you at the speed of light to catch you off guard during whatever the hell you're doing. All of these properties are amplified by the difficulty you select. So on normal mode, easygoing. Hard mode, entering hell. Extreme mode, don't know. I'm not good enough at the game, so I'm guessing it's eternal suffering. There's all I have to talk about for the gameplay. God, I hope you got all that. So now it's time for the graphic. This is the best. Well, okay, not the best, but the impressive thing about this game. For Super Nintendo, these models look really good. The starships look cool, and when they have the giant laser later on, they look even cooler. Team Star Fox gets their own ship designs, 3 of them with variants to be exact. This is a cool property of the game and something not really seen in other Star Fox games except for Command. 3D Andross has a pretty detailed face for 3D on Super Nintendo. If you get to see it, that is. Team Starwolf all have their own ships, which is cool. The sprite work is amazing. For the character profiles, just... okay, look at the first game, Now look at this game, you can see the improvement. They're so detailed. The rest of the sprite work is amazing, and the backgrounds look beautiful. Look, I can't think of anything else to praise about the graphics, so I'm just gonna move on. The music is amazing, just listen to some of the tracks in this game. Can you hear how amazing the music is? It's amazing! I don't know how to transition to this next part of the video, so So you're probably wondering, why was this game cancelled? If this game is as great as you're saying it is, why was it on the chopping block? Because of competition, specifically with PlayStation. For the time when it released, the PlayStation had stunning 3D graphics that were less primitive than the Super Nintendo, and so the game was cancelled. This makes me sad. This would have been an amazing game for the system, regardless of the PlayStation existing. Just because the game doesn't have cutting-edge graphics like PlayStation doesn't mean the game isn't good. This game is really fun. It's so satisfying to get to the end of the game and defeat Andross after defending Coronaria from Andross's forces. And the higher the difficulty, the more satisfying the end of the game is. If you do make it to the end, that is. I don't know how well I explained a lot of the stuff in this video, but this game is really good. It's really worth checking out if you're interested. This game is a lot of fun. If you want to play it, you can find it on the SNES Mini if you have it. Or if you have Nintendo Switch Online, you can check it out on the Switch SNES emulator. Anyway, this is one of my most favorite Star Fox games, Star Fox 2. Thanks for watching. See you later. Why am I even cleaning these glasses? No one's even drinking out of them. Hey, I never noticed this bar before. Huh? I'd like to get a Shirley Temple, please. Okay, hold on. How did you even find this bar? Wouldn't you rather go to the restaurant next door? That restaurant doesn't serve Shirley Temple, so they don't deserve my time or my non-existent hard-earned money. So you don't have money to pay for the drink? No, I do. Okay. God, this is good. I gotta spread the word about this bar. Thanks for the Shirley Temple. Here's a tip. Oh my god. Is my bar finally going to be recognized?